Hey guys, my name is Brody Uttley. I play guitar for the band Rivers of Nihil. And today I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about Kiesel Guitars and take you through what I'm using. I guess the first thing I'll talk to you guys about is how I got set up with carbon. When I was growing up as a kid, I would always get the Carbon magazine and I would see guys like Tony McAlpine and Alan Holdsworth, Jason Becker, obviously, in the Carbon catalog, just flipping through, and I would think, oh, hey, wow, those are guitars that I'll never be able to afford, like those guys are playing them, so they gotta be the best, so, there's no way I'll ever have one. I played other guitar companies for my whole life, basically. And then, I guess around 2010, a good friend of mine, his name is Jesse, he plays for the band called Binary Code. We were on tour with them back in 2010, and he had a Carbon, and he showed it to me, and I was blown away, both with how it sounded, how it played, and how it looked. But again, I thought, man, these guitars they have to be like super expensive, so there's no way I can afford that. And it kind of just, time kept going on, and then again, Carbon popped into my life, and another friend of mine, he had a DC 800. I was hanging out with him, and he showed it to me, and again, I was just blown away. So I figured, all right, enough is enough. So I contacted Carbon, and I ordered my first guitar from them, which is this one right here. Had it for about 3 years now, I guess. It's a DC7X. Spalted maple top, baritone scale, all koa body and neck with walnut stripes. But anyway, I ordered this guitar from them, and I picked it up from them out in San Diego when we were on tour, and I was just blown away. And that's kind of when our relationship started. I began working with Carbon. So I guess first, obviously, I have this guitar here. I just got it today. It's a K7 with a ziricote top, 7-string baritone scale, 7-piece neck, Royal Ebony board. I actually haven't even had time to play this yet. I just took it out of the box, so I thought this would be a good time to do the video. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I can't wait to play it. The other guitar I have here is my Vader V7. It's 27-inch scale, 7-string. This guitar is awesome because it's so small. So like if I'm on the couch, I can just sit there and watch TV and like it's not even there. Or if I'm playing it live, I don't have to worry about slamming into things or like hitting my singer in the head or anything because it's such a tiny guitar. And the tuning stability is insane. These guitars have no, tuning pegs, obviously. So there's like no opportunity for the string to slip. So like I never have to tune this guitar at all. So I'm really looking forward to being able to record an album with it, because tuning is obviously very important. I felt the light draining from the core of the silence of nothing lotion and betray every thought of expansion. To me, in a company, the most important thing is to just have kind of that sense of community, not like you're just like some number, like, oh, here's a ticket, wait your turn. If I ever have a problem with anything at all, I'm good friends with like all the people there at the factory. I have all their phone numbers. I just shoot them a text, ask them a question, they respond to me. Great friends with Albert, the head guitar tech out there. He always gives me advice if I ever need, help with my guitar, setting them up or whatever. But that's the biggest thing that I noticed about Carbon was that, unlike other companies that I had worked with before, the responsiveness was just insane. They're just so helpful and so kind at the same time, not like rushing to help you and then move on to the next person. So that's super important to me as a player, and they, exceed all my expectations in that department. And obviously, in the building department, they just do a phenomenal job. A lot of times, even like on the previous build I just showed you on my K7, I'll basically tell Jeff, like, hey man, I would just kind of like a guitar with these basic, this basic outline, and he fills in the blanks for me, and he always does an awesome job. So yeah, between the fact that there's such a responsive and kind group of people, and the fact that, their products back up their actions, it's awesome, and I'm very honored to be playing their guitars. Also, my band, Rivers of Nihil, we have an album out on Metal Blade Records called Monarchy. Came out in August last year, so go out and pick it up if you like death metal. If you don't, buy a Kiesel guitar, and if you do, buy a Kiesel guitar.